Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Return to Hellion. I'm Wrath, and let's go ahead and catch up where we left off. In my last video, I showed how raiding the automated refineries was your first step towards moving away from your sort of dire situation. I just completed, off camera, I finished up the raiding of the first refinery, and I went and raided the second refinery as well. So I have a fairly large supply of materials now at my disposal. My ship is still low on life support systems, specifically when it comes to resources like oxygen, nitrogen, warp fuel, and there's a limit to what I can do with the crafting system with just the basic materials that I have available to me. So there are two things that I need to do now as a priority. The first is that I need to raid higher grade locations, which is what I'm on my way to do right now. I'm actually on my way from Bether to Everest Station, which is the industrial section of this sort of area of the Bether suborbits. Everest Station has all the industrial components, so that's our first stop, because that's going to be, resource-wise, our best bet for finding the things we need, finding parts that we need, and also finding modules to improve our personal station or outpost from what it currently is. And that is that we need solar panel modules to increase our power income, and possibly a power supply module, which is basically a giant reactor, for us to be able to produce power and reserve power in times when we're in a dark environment. Now, with that said, we're going to go ahead and switch back. I've set us to go ahead and head over here. We've just passed the asteroid belt. We're going to go and do some mining. That's the other part of the plan that we need to address, is mining. You're going to need to mine, and that's part of the reason why we're going to Everest right now, is that we want to pick up additional mining drills. We want to hopefully pick up a mining scanner, if at all possible, and we want to pick up a cargo bay module if we can. All of these things will help us to be able to supply our base moving forward. Now, we may not be able to pick up the power supply module or the cargo bay module this time around, because we have a very specific goal in mind right now. And that is to raid the static station here at Everest Station, which is this guy here, the storage facility. That's going to be our best. That's going to get us plenty of mining materials, and it's going to be our best bet for finding a direct spawn of a mining sensor, which we need for scanning the asteroids to find out what we're going to be mining up, because we need to target what we're getting so that we're not wasting our time accidentally searching around for the right materials. We need to be able to target what we want, mine up as much of it as we can, and then go ahead and move off, because mining is extraordinarily dangerous in this game. And so I've set myself an orbit here. We're going to go ahead and scan right away. I set myself an orbit that puts me just inside the debris cloud. So I should be able to get, there we go. Okay, we've got a corridor right module, power supply module, corridor cargo bay module, got a power supply module and cargo module and FM What is that? That's a new designation. We may have to go look at that first. Any other things that have popped up? We've got a pair of derelicts and a cargo right module and a couple of derelicts. So this one seems to be the most promising. So we're going to, prior to doing anything else, we gotta change out some fuel here first. So let's go ahead and get this set. Looks like we are in the debris field. Let's see if it's registering a debris storm. Yep, we're in a debris field. Not ideal, but the ship, I fixed up the ship, so the ship's in good condition. We can take a few hits without a problem. That has to be dealt with. Alright, so this one that I just picked up is now dead. Alright, now part of the rating has left me with a lot of these modules, so we'll have to go through and we'll just drop that there for now. Let's see, 20, 21, 28, or 25. Let's do 25. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and jump to that module that I don't recognize, because obviously this being a new build, we want to see what that is. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and let's kick that one off first so we can finish that one off. And initialize. And line this bad boy up. We've got a few... Oh, almost turned too fast. Alright, so the orbit that I picked is not ideal. It does put me in a very short and shallow orbit, but it's pretty much keeping me in the debris field the whole time, so not the best choice. That was an entire module I just saw fly by. That's not cool. Alright, and we're going to jump. Alright, so this will be about... And we're going to see what this module is. Now, I know that they're adding in another ship soon, but I don't know if they've actually done it yet. And they may add a variety of other modules, so I don't know yet what we're going to be looking at. But I've never seen an FM module. Let's see if there's anything in the guide here for modules. Multi-purpose, that's the ARGs, that's what we have. Hibernation module, life support module, command module, order module. Okay, so straight, intersection, vertical turn, left turn, airlock module, cargo module, fusion reactor, security, command module, cryo chambers, life support, hibernation module. That's the one that we started in. Okay, so looks like all the art assets are out of this here. Assault rifle. Sniper rifle, auto pistol, and heavy pistol. Okay. Okay, hold on here. There we go. Alright, so oops. Got myself out of the chair here. So that is where we're at with this, because if that FM turns out to be something really interesting, then we're going to, of course, grab it to take back to our station. I've never actually seen anything with a designation of FM, so I'm trying to figure out what it might be. So, I mean, like, it might be freight module? Or something. I'm wondering. There's a couple of other things around it. We're taking a ton of damage, though. We've lost 3% on the hull. So we're getting pounded in this warp. Okay, so let's see how close we're going to land this. Okay, power supply module FM. Okay, what are you? Wow, I landed super close too. Okay, holy crap, we are getting pounded. Run the scanner and that, and now let's pull in close. What are you? Wow, we've just gotten pounded to dust here. Trying to maneuver around this thing to see what it is. See if we can get a little light on it here. Which way is the star here? I can't tell. What the hell are you? Okay, we may have to pull out of this here. Whoa, that's a module over there. That's a derelict on the move. Let's see if we can match to this thing here. Doesn't look like it's a complete module here. It looks like incomplete. Thank God we're getting pounded. Got the one port, and that looks like a standard docking port. Alright, let's dock with this thing real quick here. FM has no docking. Oh wait, FM has one port that I can dock to. Okay, let's swing the ship around, maybe pull it out of this debris cloud here. What the hell are you? We're gonna have to pull it out of here, and then we're gonna have to get out of this and get some answers here. Okay, let's go ahead and was looking at it upside down and didn't even know it. The exterior textures are obviously not complete, but whatever this thing is, oh, let's back up. Oh, alright, Nav, get us out of here. Add a custom orbit. And let's get outside this debris field so that we can figure out what the hell this thing is. Okay. Okay, and FTL's offline. Why is FTL offline? Okay. Okay. Initialize. We may have screwed ourselves here. Oh, sick baby's waking up. Alright, as soon as we get out of this, we're going to need to do repairs, and we're going to need to inspect this other module and find out what it is. Oh, baby girl, it's okay. Alright, so we're gonna get this jump done here, and hopefully the baby will be kind to us. She's feeling very sick. So, okay, we'll go see Mama here in just a second. Let me get my warp started. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and jump this, and I'm gonna, once we get the jump started, I'm gonna go ahead and pause the video while we go ahead and take a look at this, while I get my daughter taken care of here. Okay, sweetie, just a second. Just 5 more seconds, okay? Alright, so time will pass for you, and we'll see you after I get everything taken care of. Alright, so it looks like somewhere while I got up, my ship crashed. I'm not sure if I ran into an island, or if I ran into a module, or if I just took too much damage and the ship was destroyed, or if my orbit became terminal. I'm not sure. All I know for certain is that my ship has crashed. And so I lost all the stuff that I had on that ship, which is unfortunate. But I will go ahead and do another video on what to do when you find yourself in this situation. And we will go ahead and proceed from there. Now, it's not a total loss, but it is a painful one. So I'm going to go ahead and finish off this recording here, and we will pick up on the next one for So You've Died.